W7AJN, W5ABI.
Good morning, Joe. I guess God's not hearing me.
Yeah, I don't think he's hearing me. Let me give him a call. K2SJP, W5ABI, W7AJN calling me back.
Okay, Joe, we have no copy on him right now. Maybe at the middle.
Yeah, let me relay. W7AJN, W5ABI. He's not stopping you. Do you have any message for him, or are you just checking in? Over.
Just checking in.
Okay, he's just checking in, Bob. K2SJP, W5ABI.
Is this frequency in use? Yes, it is. The airport is about QSL, thank you, 73.
K1DOB, W5ABI. Good morning, Doc.
W5ABI, K1DOB. Got you, Joe. About an S8 today. Not the loudest since then. K1DOB. How many, Joe?
Yeah, signal's on top road. Okay, Bob. K1DOB, W5ABI. Thanks for the report. W5ABI, standing by for net.
K1BOB, K2SJP. Solid copy today, Bob. You're 5 and 7.
Very good. Good to hear you, Bob. You're just about an S9 here. Just about an S9 on main down to K1BOB.
I hear you, Justin. KB7LAK W5OG. Good morning. I didn't copy all that, but we'll get you checked in. I heard that you want to get checked in, so you're mobile, and we'll get you up at the top. KB7LAK Mobile, W5OG.
Good morning, Dale. W5OG, K2SJP. Maybe you could bring Justin in for me. I have no copy on him.
Yeah, he's fairly light, but I can hear him. Oh, okay, I'll be glad to relay him in. Bob, K2SJP, good morning, W5OG.
Okay, and I don't see Don in there. I don't know if he's on Echolink.
He hasn't shown up yet, and but Bob's on here also, so between one, either he or I will bring him in. W5OG.
Okay, thank you, Dale.
W5PIS, KG5PT, you on frequency split. Hey, Cliff, if you're listening with me, James, Steve, and you talk to the 5 Hills. And Bob, K2SJP, KG5PT.
Yeah, I'm copying you, James, but you're only about a 4x5 today. Not too strong, but I copy okay. KG5PT, K2SJP.
Yeah, Bob, I'm going to be working on picking up my whole headset to the 710 today. I think I'm going to start trying to use my headset for the net. I've got the new switch that came in today, my PCC switch. I'm going to be rigging up the Isle headset, the Pro 7 for the 710. All right, Bob, it looks like about 3 minutes till the net. KG5PT, I'll be standing by. Thanks.
Okay, James. 3 minutes to net time. This is K2SJP Net Control.
And Dale, W5OG, KG5PT, if you're listening too, we've been on C4 FM all morning talking. So if you want to get on it and holler at us, we'll be listening today too as well. KG5PT.
Yeah, James, I'm monitoring it. Have not heard any activity so far. Maybe I'm on the wrong repeater. I'll check it out. Thank you. KG5PTE, W5OG.
This is K2SJP Net Control. The uplift requires Bobs Net. Net will commence in 2 minutes. Question of the day is on the AIM window and also on Charlie K4YDB's live stream. This is K2SJP. K1BOB, did Don show up on Echolink, Bob?
Negative, not yet. I'll keep an eye out for him, and I'll bring him in today. Dale got the one yesterday for me, so if he comes in, we'll get it on that logger. K1BOB.
Hi, Roger. Okay, it's net time. Good morning and welcome to the Air Force's Flyers Club net. This is K2SJP Net Control for the Tuesday net. We meet on this frequency at 1500 Zulu every day of the year. Flyers Club consists of military aviation members, both active and retired. Pilots, aircrew, ground crew, air traffic controllers, missile crews, support crews, and anyone involved with military aviation from all branches of the military. We gladly welcome visitors to our net. You do not have to be involved with the military or aviation to check in. Our purpose is to promote fellowship between radio amateurs who devoted a portion of their lives to support our air forces. This is a controlled net. To contact Net Control, use the words contact, relay, check-in, or info. Our website is Air Forces, plural, Flyers, plural, club.org. That's Air Forces, Flyers, club.org. There's a lot of info about our net and also an online application if you feel qualified to join. My call is K2SJP. My name is Bob and my QTH is Tampa Bay, Florida. We take check-ins, then go down the list, allowing each station to give their reports. We also usually have a question or two of the day in regards to aviation history. Time permitting, we also go back for a 73 round. Please keep your transmissions below 2 minutes, as we are followed by another net at 1/2 the hour, 2 kilohertz up. This is K2SJP Net Control. I have the following check-ins from NetLogger, thanks to Lee and 5BE for compiling the list. First on the list is Uncle Clifford, W5PIX Mobile. Good morning to you, Uncle Clifford. Then we have Justin, KB7LAK Mobile. I'm not copying you, Justin, but I think you copied me, okay. And Dale will probably bring you in, W5OG. Next up, just came in, K5TDB. That does not sound familiar. I don't know your name, but we see you on the list. K5TDB. Good morning to you. Then we have our net logger, N5BE. Good morning to you again, Lee. Then we have Carl, KF7GJO. Good morning to you, Carl. Then we have our Vice Commander, W5OG. Good morning again, Dale. And then we have W2WLD, Bill, up in Scotia, New York. We then have Ray, WB2JJO in New Jersey, followed by John, W7AJ. And John, I could just about tell you were in there, but you were way weak today. I don't know if you'll come up on it when I call you, but if not, I think Dale will bring you in. Good morning to you, John. Then we have Jim, W6WAY out in California. He's doing a great job today. Good, solid signal, Jim. Good morning to you, Jim. And then we have our commander, K1BOB. Good morning, Bob. And we have Joe, W5ABI. Good morning, Joe. Then we have Charlie, K4YDB, who has question of the day on his live stream. Good morning to you, Charlie. Then we have Bob, NX6RG, out in California. He usually has a whopping signal over here into Tampa. Good morning to you, Bob. Then we have James, KG5PTE. Good morning again, James. Then we have 3 receive-onlys, N9KJN, and that is Norm. Good morning to you, Norm. Then we have K7ARN, that's Ken. Good morning, Ken. And then we have WA6LJS, and that's John. Good morning to you, John. And that is the list. Are there any other check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club Net? Please call now.
Whiskey 5, Delta Golf Victor Mobile.
I got a double on that, but there was a Whiskey 5. Come on back again.
Yes, sir. Whiskey 5, Delta Golf Victor Mobile.
Whiskey 5, Delta Golf Victor Mobile. Give me your name and QT, please.
Yeah, my name is Dave, and I'm on the outskirts of New Braunfels, Texas. And I don't have any traffic. Just want to check in and just flip a bunch of points.
Okay, fine, Dave. You don't plan on staying in for the check-in?
Got to go to the grocery store. Had some procedures over yesterday, and anyway, just wanted to check in for 873. Back in 80. W5 DGV Mobile.
Okay, fine, Dave. W5DGV Mobile. In Texas, we'll say 73 to you. Thank you for calling in. Are there any other check-ins to the Air Force's Flyers Club Net? Please call now.
Q9, the Mike Whiskey Delta, located in
Somebody in there, but very weak. Did anybody copy that station? I guess nobody's copying you. Try one more time. Let me see if I can pull you through.
Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta.
It was Kilo 9, Mike, question mark. Come back a couple of times.
Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta. Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta.
Relay.
Go relay.
Yeah, it's Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta in Texas. This is NX6RG.
You got stepped on, Bob. Try that again.
Yeah, it's Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta in Texas. Over.
Mike, question mark Delta. Give me that middle letter again.
Whiskey. W.
I guess it's Kilo 9, Mike Juliet Delta. Very, very weak into here. And Bob, you went way down on me. A lot of QSB on your signal. Okay, we have you in there. Very weak. We'll let Bob try to bring you through. Kilo 9, Mike Juliet Delta. This is K2SJP Net Control. Are there any other check-ins to the net? K2SJP.
A relay.
K1DOB.
Yeah, go, Bob.
Yeah, I've got the Texas station direct. Kilo 9er, Mike Whiskey Delta. Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta, Bob.
Okay, we got that corrected. Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta. Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta. And we got that okay now. Bob, since you're copying, I'm going to let you bring him on in when it's his turn. Thank you for the correction. Are there any other check-ins? K2SJP. W5OG, would you make a call out, please? K2SJP.
I will do, Bob. This is Whiskey 5, Oscar Golf, relaying for net control. We're taking check-ins for the Air Force's Flyers Club Net. Members or guests, call now. There's Chief Mike, WW5ENZ. Good morning to you, Mike. Any others? Any other check-ins for the Air Force's Flyers Club Net W5OG? Call now. That's it, Bob. Just Mike there in Oklahoma City. W5OG, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Dale. I'm going to let you bring in Mike. Mike, I am not copying Mike, and that is very unusual. So conditions are very strange. Bill, W2WLD up in Scotia, New York. Would you make a call out, please? This is K2SJP.
Yeah, welcome, Bob. This is W2WLD in upstate New York, relaying for net control for the Air Force's Flyers Club Net. We're taking check-ins, members or guests. Please call now. Now, all quiet, Bob.
Okay, Bill. And conditions are really strange because you're on a radio 10 over 9, and the antenna's not even on yet. So really, really strange conditions. Okay, Bill, thank you for that. Okay, do we have any short timers? Any short timers? Call now, please. K2SJP. Okay, nothing heard. We don't have any short timers. And Dale or Bob, did you happen to see Don in there or not?
He's not in, Bob.
Okay, all right. We don't have Don in there today. Okay, I believe we are ready for the question of the day. And it is posted on the AIM window and on Charlie K4YDB's live stream on YouTube. Question of the day. In the Berlin airlift in 1948 and 1949, and I missed the one, so it didn't definitely go back to the year 948. My ones that were missing. In the Berlin airlift in 1948 and 1949, how many sorties were flown? Alpha. Wait a minute, I'm losing my screen. Hold on a second. QRX1. Okay, in the Berlin airlift in 1948 and 1949, how many sorties were flown? Alpha, 77,000. Bravo, 125,000. Charlie, 195,000. Delta, 275,000. Again, Alpha, 77,000. Bravo, 125,000. Charlie, 195,000. And Delta, 275,000. Is there anyone that needs any clarification? This is K2SJP. Okay, nothing heard. We will now go to the top of the list. And the top of the list will be Mobile, W5PIX. Uncle Clifford, you're up. This is K2SJP.
Thank you there, K2SJP. And all the flyers out there this morning. Good morning to all y'all. It's a beautiful morning here in Central Texas, just outside of Marble Falls, and we are mobiling. Good question. I'm going to have to Charlie out. I was just born in 48. I'll go with Charlie. I don't know. I really have no idea. I know they blew a butt, but it's quite interesting anyway. And we are having fun with radio
got Dale on he's also with his 2-meter perforate and having fun with that. W5PIX Mobile. This is K2SJP. 20 over 9. Good, solid Mobile signal as usual from the old rig. Is fantastic. We got you for Charlie, Uncle Clifford, and break with you. Let's go over to KB7LAK Mobile. I was not copying him. Dale, would you bring him in? Bring Justin in. You're up, Justin. KB7LAK Mobile. This is K2SJP.
KB7LAK Mobile. You're up, Justin. W5OG relay. He faded right out on me there. Justin, are you still there? KB7LAK, W5OG, did you turn it? Yeah, I'm afraid I've lost him, Bob.
Okay, Justin, if you're hearing me, we will try calling you on the 73 round. Unfortunately, we don't have a copy on you right now. Don't know where you are mobiling, but the signal is not coming through. Sorry about that, Justin. But we'll try you on the 73 round. Now we have KD7YUR in Albuquerque. I am not familiar with your call. You're up, sir. KD7YUR. This is K2SJP. Is he talking?
Nothing here, Bob.
Okay, KD7YUR, no copy. Let's try K9 Mike Whiskey Delta, K9MWD in Texas. You're up, sir. This is K2SJP.
Kilo 9, Mike Whiskey Delta, Mark, Waxahachie, Texas. You're up. Any comments for the Air Force Flyers Club Net, sir? K1BOB relay. Well, I lost them, Bob. K2SJP, K1BOB. That's you.
Okay, Bob. We'll cross those two off the list. Let's go to our net logger, N5BE. Thank you for doing net logging, Lee, and you are up. This is K2SJP.
K2SJP, N5BE. Good morning, Bob, and good morning to everybody on the net today. And yeah, it's my pleasure, Bob. My workload has been so reduced on net logger since I got this Mac. It's stunning. So I'm not saying it's a pleasure, but it's certainly a lot nicer. Boy, you know, I think I may have talked about this before, but it's germane to this question today. I had an admin, a wonderful woman who worked for me for years, whose father was a B-26 pilot, World War II, shot down, E&E'd, got back to the UK, then was a contract pilot. He was out of the Air Force. He was a contract pilot during the Berlin airlift, flying civilian C-54s on contract. He was killed in an accident very near
what is now Frankfurt Airport, what was then Rhein-Main. And something very strange happened with her. She went out there on the 50th anniversary of the Berlin Airlift. She was very active in the association. And so she gets a Hertz rent car, and she makes the wrong turn coming out of Hertz. I have made that wrong turn because it seems natural to make that turn rather than go in another direction to get out of the airport. So she ends up in this cul-de-sac that, just a dead-end cul-de-sac. I have been to that cul-de-sac. There's a church there. Something drew her to go into the church. She parks the car, goes into church. There's a stained glass window with her dad's name on it. Wow, this is Twilight Zone stuff. Anyway, a great lady, and I had Chuck Horner come and talk to her. I had Chuck in the office, and she was just all Google eyes over at General Horner, and he just stuck his hands out. He says, "Call me Chuck. I understand your dad was a hero." Oh my God, she fell apart. That was a good day. All right, back to you, Bob. My answer is Delta. That's a floater number. It's a floater. Anywhere between 250 and 300,000. I'm going with Delta. Good. I love the question. Thanks for bearing with my story.
K2SJP N5BE.
N5BE, K2SJP, okay. Lee, we got you for Delta. And obviously that lady was meant to see that beautiful stained glass window. So that's great. Okay, we'll break with you, Lee. Let's go over to Carl, KF7GJO. Carl, you're up, K2SJP.
Hey, Roger that. Bob, good morning, everybody. KF7GJO here. We've been definitely warm the last several days, up in the high 90s. Absolutely incredible reception propagation this morning. Bob, you're running 5 to 10 over 9 out here. Dale, you're running your usual 10 to 15 over 9. And a lot of other people that I normally have to rely upon Utah to receive, you're coming in loud and clear as well. So, boy, wish this propagation would last for the duration, but then if it did, we'd have 80 bazillion people getting into amateur radio. Well, typical the last few days, I've been busy in the morning before it gets too hot. The XYL decided she wanted me to replace the screens on our screened-in patio. I built the patio, gosh, 35 or so years ago, not that long ago, 25 years ago, and replaced the screens about 10 years ago, and they really didn't need to be replaced, but I do have to remove all the trim, restretch them, and restaple them. I've been working on that in the mornings. I don't like getting up on ladders. I'm getting too old for that. Of course, you youngsters wouldn't understand that. Anyway, on to this morning's question. And, that's a simple question. Kind of makes you think about it. If I'm the question says 48 and 49. It seems to me the Berlin airlift only lasted something like 16 or 17 months before the Russians reopened the road. And I would want to say either Edge or Bravo, probably Charlie, but then looking at it, it's probably one of those things that you're going to say, wow, that's hard to believe, but I'll bet it is. So I've got to go with Delta on this one. I think this is the biggest number, because there was a lot of airplanes flying up and down those, 3 airways that they had between the western sectors and Berlin to get into Tempelhof. So
I'm going with Delta. We'll see how we did. And see you to the end. So back to you, Bob. K2SJP, KF7, GJO. KF7, GJO. K2SJP. Okay, Carl. Got you for Delta. And you're doing a great job coming in here today. You're about 5 over 9. Good solid copy today. Break with you, Carl. Let's go over to our Vice Commander, W5OG. You're up, Dale.
Yeah, thank you, Bob. Good morning again to all on the net, W5OG here. Yeah, conditions are relatively good again today. Hearing most everyone all okay, and not too much noise on the band. Yeah, and my signal's not all that great on Utah, so that's a pretty good indication that it's up toward the 9 mark. Usually I'm a little over the 9 mark. Let's see, the Berlin airlift. Yeah, Dad flew the Berlin airlift. Brian and I are proud of all his wonderful accomplishments. He was involved in every conflict from World War II through Vietnam, pretty much in a big way. And certainly in that, he flew C-54s all during the Berlin airlift. And then he stayed in on active duty after that. He got recalled. After World War II was over, he was actually flying C-54s at the end of the war, so he got recalled as one of the C-54 pilots that were most relatively able to, that it hadn't been that long since they were flying the airplane. Checked out. So anyway, he did fly my answer is Delta, is the bottom line. So, but anyway, and Bob, I think I'm going to be one and done this morning. Carolyn's got a doctor's appointment. We're going to try and slip off and go to lunch a bit early. I will listen here through the first round. I may not be here for the 73 round, though. So anyway, everybody have a great day. If we don't talk to you again this morning, we'll talk to you later. And then perhaps on the afternoon roundtable get-together. Thank you, Bob. K2SJP, back to net, W5OG.
W5OG, K2SJP. Okay. Fine business over there. And we got you for Delta. And we'll try calling you on the 73 round. If you're not there, that's okay. But we'll try calling you anyway. So break with you. Let's go over to Bill, W2WLD, who's coming in like gangbusters today. What's happening, Bill? W2WLD, K2SJP.
Yeah, I don't know, Bob, but I'll take it. You're coming through well also, but you normally do. Good morning, all. Propagation, I'll call it great today. I'm hearing everybody very, very well. And I just want to comment on Lee's story. Amazing story. It makes you ponder. Very, very good. As far as the question, I'm going to go with the wow factor. Go with Delta. And I've got to be one and done. I've got a tree service contractor out there doing work, and I feel like I need to do a bit of supervising. So I'll make this my last. I'll listen for a bit, but do have to go up and thank you, Bob, and everybody have a great day. K2SJP, W2WLD.
Okay, Bill, W2WLD. K2SJP, got you for Delta. And doing a great job with the signal today. Let's go over to Ray, WB2JJO over in Cape May, New Jersey. You're up, Ray. This is K2SJP. I don't have a copy on Ray. Is he talking? He's talking. He turned it. Did he turn it? You hit Bill. Okay, the AI I'm not copying yet, and sorry, but you're just not coming in here at all. Don't hear you. The propagation is kind of crazy today. I'm hearing stations that are usually weak, really strong, and vice versa. It's really strange. And John is next, W7HAN, who's usually booming in here, and I am not copying him. So, Bob, K1DLB, would you bring John in, W7HAN? John, you're up. This is K2SJP.
Will do, Bob. This is K1BOB Relay, W7AJN. John, W7AJN. Your turn, sir. K1BOB Relay.
K1BOB, W7AJN, and K2SJP. Good morning, Bob. And good morning, Bob. I lost all of my internet. Got to figure out what's going on there. So the only thing I have is the radio, but I'm hearing most stations. So that's pretty good for me. On the question, I'm going to go with Delta. Delta is my answer. And it's a beautiful day here. 88 degrees going up to 98. So we're having a good day. And I'll be here till tomorrow. K2SJP, K1BOB. I'll be here for tomorrow. That's the next event.
Okay, John. Copy all. K1BOB. He lost his internet today, Bob. He's radio only, but he is hearing most stations. 88 to 98. That's very seasonable for Southern Arizona. K1BOB, and his answer was Delta. K1BOB, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Bob. Thank you for that relay. We got your first answer, Delta. Looks like we got a good lemming line here. Well, perhaps I might be able to copy on the 72 round, so hang in there. Let's go to Jim, W6WAY, who is coming in real well today from California. You're up, Jim, W6WAY, K2SJP.
W6WAY. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to everybody. Let's see, the typical is 5 degrees, and the show us something about follow up to Delta 2. That's over to you, Bob. W2,
He went way down on me.
Roger, he turned it.
Thank you, man. Sorry, I gave you a good report earlier, but I'm not copying it. Now, I can tell you're in there, but I can't make out what you're saying. Conditions are somewhat changing. I break with you. We got your answer, Delta, Jim. We'll see what happens in a while. We got a long lemming line here. Let's go over to our commander. And thanks for your relay, Bob. K1BOB, K2SJP.
No problem, Bob. K1BOB here, and you got a good signal today. 8, 2, and 9, but that commanding voice in your presence sounds like it's a 10 over. Anyway, had a great day here with Justin yesterday and family. Met his youngest daughter and the missus over here, and we had lunch after we did some shooting earlier in the day, and they got a chance to shoot the AR with a bump stock, and got a few oohs and ahs about that, and it's a good way to keep people away from your shooting area. They don't want to get close to it when they hear that thing go off. A whole lot of clip. Anyway, I spent some time over at Tempelhof and in USAP during the Cold War, and yeah, Mike mentioned the three routes. Those are the three routes in and out to Berlin, so the Americans could get in there because we owned a quarter of it, I guess, or a third of it, and we had our turn at the hospital. We got a nice ride up and down the border there, Berlin, the wall and everything, and it was very, very interesting. Got the full history on the place. And speaking of those routes in, you know, they were all made for prop airplanes, so they weren't designed to be up in the airways like jets do nowadays. We were flying less than 15,000 feet. You could see most everything on the ground, and you could see the AAA sites and the Russian ground-to-air missile sites too. So they were keeping an eye on you all the time. If you drove in on one of them, and you could, they would track speed, make sure you didn't get off the designated route, or you could get arrested for that. Yeah, the Russians are real nice about that stuff. Anyway, that's an H-Candy bomber. That's another story on a side to Tempelhof. There when they come in and throw candy out. Got to meet him before he passed away. Anyway, hearing everybody here, maybe having a pretty good day here. Let's see. I think that's about it here. So put me down for a delta, a nebulous delta, because I think the numbers are kind of all over the place on that, or at least the C and D. But put me down for delta. Bob, please. Thank you very much for running the net. Having a fun time. K1BOB. Back to K2SJP.
K1BOB, this is K2SJP. Got you for Delta, Bob. Got you for Delta. Fun business all the way on that. That's an area that I tell you about. Fantastic on that. Okay, let's go over to Joe. W5ABI. Joe, you're up. This is K2SJP.
K2SJP in the group W5ABI. Good morning, Bob. Good morning to the rest of the flyers. Kind of an overcast day here. We had steady light rain all night, which we desperately need here in the desert. So they're predicting more, so we'll take all we can get. Right now it's 76, going up to 87, so it dropped down 10 degrees from yesterday, but we got the humidity. Oh boy. Anyhow, yeah, I ordered my ACOM 1500, and I was supposed to get it Friday, and I got an electrician coming over next week to wire up the shack for 220, so I'm probably going to need all that time. I downloaded a copy of the instructions on the internet, and there's a lot to learn. And old minds sometimes take a little bit longer. Anyhow, my answer to the question is Delta. We'll be here to the bottom. Back to you, Bob. K2SJP, W5ABI.
W5ABI, K2SJP, got you for Delta. Got a long running line for you now. Okay, Joe. We'll find out very shortly what the correct answer is. Let us go to Charlie, K4YDB. And Charlie, thank you for posting the question of the day. K4YDB, this is K2SJP. Stand by. Okay, Charlie, K4YDB. This is K2SJP. Got you for Delta. And again, thank you for posting it on live stream. Break with you. Let's go over to Bob, NX6RG, out in California. You're up, Bob. This is K2SJP.
Good morning, Bob. K2SJP. This is NX6RG. Well, good morning, Bob, and good morning to all the flyers. Boy, unbelievable day here today. It's actually drizzling out. We got a little bit of marine layer over us right now. About a 1,200-foot ceiling, which will burn off here shortly, I'm sure. But anyway, we've really had a cool July out here. Temperatures around the country have been above normal, but out here it's been about anywhere between 8 and 10 degrees below normal. So it's really been a very moderate July. Nice weather. Anyway, I'm going to go with answer Delta. I don't know what the right number is, but I'm pretty sure it was over 200,000 sorties. So I'm going to go with answer Delta and err on the high side there. I'm going to be one and done, Bob. Propagation conditions are kind of up and down today. QSB on signals and band seems to be changing a bit, but I've got some things I got to get done this morning, so I'm going to be one and done. But good net this morning, Bob. K2SJP, NX6RG.
NX6RG, K2SJP. Okay, Bob. Got you for Delta. And really crazy conditions because the QSB on you is tremendous. You go as low as an S7 and as high as 40 over 9 with a good commanding solid voice coming through. Perfect copy. 73s will cross you off the list, and have a good day, Bob. We'll catch you again. Break with you, Bob. Let's go over to James, KG5PTE. James, you're up. This is K2SJP.
K2SJP, KG5PTE. Well, I don't think this antenna is doing the job that the hex beam will do. I was kind of crossing my fingers thinking that this antenna would be better off this morning for the net than the hex beam. I switched antennas to give it a try, so I don't hear myself as loud on the SDR as I normally do, so hooey on that. I only got 2 antennas, Bob, the hex beam and the Alpha Delta, so I was thinking maybe the Alpha Delta might do a little better for the 20-meter net today, but I don't think it's doing the job. I think I went from worse to worse. But if you can hear me, I'm going to go Delta. Delta for the answer, and I'll switch back to the hex beam for the 73 round. K2SJP, KG5PT.
KG5PTE, K2SJP. Okay, yeah, you came up on me. I'm copying you. Okay, we got you. The Delta, James. You're about a 5 and 8 right now. Came up quite nicely. Break with you. Let's go over to Mike, WW5ENZ. I was not copying you before, but I think you came up on me, okay, when you did a relay there, Mike. WW5ENZ. This is K2SJP. You're up, Mike.
Okay, K2SJP. This is WW5ENZ. Yeah, when I first talked to you, the amplifier hadn't warmed up yet. I had just come back from taking my wife out she needed to get some stuff, so I took her out, and I was pretty late, and I didn't get back till a little after 10. Turned the amp on, and of course, Bob knows about these guys. Well, all you guys know about them. The Russian tubes take forever to warm up. Anyway, as far as the weather here in Oklahoma is really nice. 87 degrees here and sunny, and let's see. I took the RV in yesterday. That's why I wasn't around, and they were supposed to, fix it and call me back, but they opened up the box and they had the wrong fabric in there or something. So they gave me a text and a call, and supposedly they're supposed to get another one in early this morning, and finish it and call me this afternoon. I don't know. I'll wait and see what happens. That awning is about 6 years old, so I had just in two places where there was and it'd be holy. Anyway, so much for RVing. That's a fun life. Always working on something. Anyway, as far as Lee talked about General Horner, and it reminded me that General Horner's son flew my A-10s. He was in my in our squadron in England, and his handle was corn dogs. But and his dad would come visit all the time, General Horner, and and I just talked to Wing Commander because he had to shut down all the stuff and go visit him and all that stuff. But he's a pretty interesting guy, very friendly and likable. Anyway, also pretty sharp when it comes to tactics. Very good guy. Anyway, I got the net tonight for W5OG because I missed it last week, but so I'm going to take it for him. So W5OG, don't worry, I got it tonight, and I set my alarm and I'll be there. Anyway, this is WW5ENZ. Oh yeah, let me get this question straight. I thought that 275,000 was a little low myself, but maybe that's in the ballpark. So put me down for Delta, and I'll turn it back to you, K2SJP, and I'll be here for the bottom.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay, Mike, fine business all the way. And we got you for a Delta. You came up on me massively with your amplifier turned on. You're way up there now. Okay, break with you. Last on the list is a Kilo Charlie 7 Uniform X-Ray Mike in Texas. Are you there, sir? This is K2SJP.
Roger. I just swung by and seen you guys on NetLogger. I've seen you there quite a few times. Figured I'd bump in and just listen in for a bit. I'm Army, which, us Air Force and Army guys hang around, so I guess that's a good thing, but not sure if you're hearing me. I'm only 100 watts in a cobweb antenna.
He turned it back, I guess, Bob.
Thank you, Dale. Just about copyable. You're just slightly over the noise. I think it's Craig. We didn't get the answer from you. Dale, did he have an answer to the question?
I don't think he gave an answer. KC7UXM, did you have an answer to the question there, Craig, W5OG?
I would have no clue to that answer unless I Googled it, and that would be cheating, and I'm not going to do that. So I'll just stay out of that multiple guess one.
We have no problem with folks using Mr. Google or Siri or any resources you care to refer to there, Craig. Anyway, he doesn't have an answer, and he's in El Paso, a pretty good signal here with his 100 watts here in East Texas. Now back to net, W5OG.
Okay, thank you, Dale. And Craig will say 73s to you now. I am not copying you. Okay, you're the end station. I will recognize N9 KJN and WA6LJS. Receive only. That's Norm and John. Hope you enjoyed the listening session, guys. Okay, so we are completed with the list. As to the question of the day, I'll repeat it. In the Berlin airlift of 1948 and 1949, how many sorties were flown? And yep, the answer was Delta, 275,000 roughly, and that is the closest answer. So look like the lemming line got it. So much for the question of the day. Let us go to the 73 round, and we will. Well, let me take a standby and see if there are any other check-ins. Is there any other check-ins for the Air Force's Flyers Club Net. Please call now. There's a mobile in there. I can't copy it.
Kilo, India 5, Sierra X-Ray Echo Mobile.
Kilo 5, Sierra Alpha X-Ray, is that?
Negative.
Relay.
Kilowatt, India 5, Sugar X-Ray Echo. Kilo, India 5, Sierra X-Ray Echo Mobile. Over.
Relay, Bob.
Yeah, go there.
I hear him on the SDR. It's Kilo India 5 Sierra X-Ray Echo. KI5SXE, Bob.
Okay, it's KI5SXE Mobile. I could just about copy you. Let me turn it over to you. You'd be the last one on the list. Go ahead and take your turn. This is K2SJP.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Just wanted to say howdy to all the flyers out there. Don't have any comments. 73 y'all, and thanks for
Turn it, Bob. Just wanted to say hi to all the flyers, and gave us 73, K1BOB.
That's Brandon. He is a member, KI5SXE.
control over.
Okay, did he turn it?
Yeah, he turned it back. I'm not. He said, I'm just hearing him on the SDR. He's too close to me. I guess Bob hears him direct. W5OG.
Okay, thank you, Dale. Okay, KI5SXC Mobile. Sorry, I'm not copying you directly over here. I could just about hear you in there. And there's a lot of QSB on a lot of the signals, so you do come up on peaks a little bit. I could tell you're in there, but not really copyable. Okay, let's go to the top of the list for the 73 round. W5PIX Mobile. Uncle Clifford, you're up. 73 is Uncle Clifford. K2SJP.
Well, thank you there, Bob. I don't know. Conditions are what they are. And anyways, I just barely heard myself now on Utah STR2. Anyways, still, well, we was close but no cigar. And good thing, I quit smoking them a long time ago. Anyways, so far, I know what the outside temperature is, but I know it will be hotter later on. It'll be in the upper 90s. At least, not too far away from KC5PGE, but I'll pass it back to you. K2SJP and all the flyers. 7-3, have a good day, and we'll do this again tomorrow. I'll put you on it and Whiskey 5, Papa India 8, Mobile clear.
Okay, Uncle Clifford, copying you fine now. W5PIX Mobile, K2SJP. You're about a 5 and 8 from the mobile, doing good. I don't know if Justin is still in there. I was not copying Justin today, but let me take a try. KB7LAK Justin 73 round. This is K2SJP.
KB7LAK Mobile, are you still there, Justin? W5OG? I don't hear him, Bob. W5OG.
Okay, thank you, Dale. Okay, we'll skip Justin. Let's go over to our net controller, Lee, N5BE. 73's Lee, this is K2SJP.
K2SJP N5BE. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Much better. I was at and Mike is right. Turner's a very approachable guy, and he's pretty funny sometimes. So, but I understand you can be at the point of the bayonet with him with his rap sometimes. But the bad thing about Horner and I is we get together because he works for us, and we just lie to each other all day long. And he told me about his first summer camp with ROTC. And there was a guy who got there a little bit earlier, a couple of days earlier, and he told him, he says, hey, look, Chuck, just you don't have to make these formations. Just go turn your laundry in every day. You miss formation, but you're still accounted for. So anyway, Chuck did this for a couple of days, got caught. Anyway, after summer camp, there was an annotation in his file that said that this candidate will never become an officer in the U.S. Air Force. I don't know if it's true, but it's a good Chuck story. K2SJP N5DE 73.
Okay, Lee. Fine business on that. Have a good day, Lee. 73s. Let's try Carl, KF7GJO. Carl, 73s. This is K2SJP.
Hey, good net today. Heard lots of people on the wireless, so we'll have a relay on UCAP for everything. Fantastic day, and we'll give this a try again. K2SJP 73.
Okay, Carl, KF7GJO. Have a great day, Carl. 73s to you. Let's see if Dale, I know Dale's still there. W5OGs, 73s, Dale, K2SJP.
Yeah, we haven't gotten away as yet, Bob. I'll probably be over on Echo Lane 2 for a few minutes. 7-3, everybody have a great Tuesday. And thank you, Mike, for going ahead and taking the net for me tonight. And I'll try and be there. I don't know. 7-3, everybody. See y'all later. Thank you, Bob. And back to net. K2SJP, W5OG.
W5OG, K2SJP. Okay, Dale. And thank you for all the relays you've been doing. You helped me out quite a bit today. Thanks for all that. Let's go over to Bill, W2WLD. Bill, 73s. This is K2SJP. He signed out? Okay. Let's try Ray. I think Ray signed out also, but let me try him. WB2JJO 73 is Ray, K2SJP. Is Ray talking?
He's talking.
Thank you, Bob. Okay, Ray, sorry, no copy on you today, but have a good day. 73s to you. I was also not copying John, W7AJN. Let's see if he came up on me at all now. John, 73s, over to you. W7AJN, K2SJP. W7AJN, K2SJP. Copying you that time. A fine business, John. You're about a 4x5, but above the noise levels, I could hear you. Okay, 73 to you. Have a great day, John. W6WAY, Jim. 73 is Jim. This is K2SJP. W6WAY. You went way down on me right at the end. QSB is tremendous today. The 73s to you, Jim. I copied most of that. Over to you, Bob. 73s, K1BOB, K2SJP.
K2SJP, Bob, nice net today. Good question there. Reminded me of a lot of things over there. John over to Berlin and Tempelhof there. A couple nights there at Tempelhof of the usage here to Healy there. Had a lot of briefings of what went on over there. And one of the high points was going through checkpoint Charlie and going to the east side of Berlin and visiting a Russian war museum. So we had to stay on our best behavior when it comes in, and I probably told that story before. But one of the other things was we got a helicopter ride up and down the Berlin Wall from the south side, and they gave us a running commentary on what they were looking at. They had all the guard dogs in there, and they all had AK-47 guards, and it was guarded pretty well. But then we went over to Sandow Prison. I don't know, has anyone heard of Sandow Prison? That's where all the Nazi criminals of war went to, and the last one was Rudolph Hess, and we flew over it, and we looked down in the center of the prison, because we could fly over the prison in a helicopter, and you could see Rudolph Hess kind of hunched over on a park bench in the middle of Sandow Prison. He was the last prisoner there, and they're not sure whether he committed suicide by hanging himself or somebody did it for him. But kind of sad to see an old man there, I don't know, in his 90s, I guess, just sitting there. He'd been in the prison as long as anybody, 46 years. K1BOB, back to you, Bob. Great job.
Okay, K1BOB, K2SJP. Okay, on the Centennial there, Bob. Fine business all the way. 73s, we'll probably catch some of you guys on Echolink. Break with you, Bob. Let's go over to Joe. W5ABI to get it. This is K2SJP, 73s, Joe.
Yeah, K2SJP and the Flyers, W5ABI. Good net, Bob. I copied you solid the whole time. For a while there, you were about S10, S15. There's a lot of QSD on the band. So thanks again for running the net. 73s to you and all the Flyers. K2SJP, W5ABI.
W5ABI, K2SJP. Solid copy, Joe. You're up 20 over 9 now. Really good copy. Let's. I think Charlie pulled out, but let me try him anyway. K4YDB, 73s, Charlie. K2SJP.
K2SJP, K4YDB. Well, I'm going to pull out now. 73s, everybody. Everybody have a great day, and we'll look for you tomorrow. K4YDB, back to that.
Okay, Charlie. Glad I called you back then. Take care. Have a great day. 73s to you. Break with you. Let me do the same with Bob and X6RG, who's signed out. Let me see if he's still in there with that solid signal. And X6RG, K2SJP. Nope, I guess Bob is gone. Let's go over to James. KG5 PTE. 73, James, you're up. K2SJP.
K2SJP. Well, I'm back on the next team now. And Bob, I'm going to be playing with Kyle.
I lost James.
He's talking. So somebody can relay for me. I know because I'm transmitting and I hear myself over the Utah SDR. And 7-3 Bob, and I'll click on Echolink.
He's working with his Heil headset today, and he'll be over on Echolink. Get back to net, W5OG relay.
Okay, thank you, Dale. You went down on me, James. I could hardly hear you on that one. I could tell you were in there, but there's such a tremendous QSB on the band today that either peaking way up like with Bob, went 40 over 9 and went down as low as an S7. And that was an X6RG. Oh, well. Okay, let's try Mike, WW5ENZ. Mike, 73s. You're up, K2SJP. WW5ENZ, K2SJP, and Mike, you're doing really good. You're about 20 over 9 right now, 73s to you. Let's see if KC7UXM is in there. 73, sir, it is K2SJP.
He checked out in the M window, Bob.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Lee. How about KI5SXE? This is K2SJP. Don't hear him. Okay, that's the end of the list. I will again recognize N9KJN, WA6LJS, and K7ARN. Receive only. 73 to you guys. And that will now bring us to the bottom of the list. Are there any other check-ins or comments? Did I miss anybody? Anything at all? This is K2SJP.
Kilo Delta 9, Tango Yankee Echo.
There's somebody in there, but I could not copy.
Kilo Delta 9, Tango Yankee Echo.
Kilo Juliet 5, Charlie Victor.
I got doubling and tripling in there, so I'm not copying anything. Mike, I know you were in there. Were you able to copy that station? WW5ENZ, K2SJP. Okay, well, 73s, and we're at the bottom of the list now. So I'll say 73s to everybody. We are now closing the Air Force's Flyers Club Net for today. And God bless all of our troops. God bless America. And God bless all of our members. The net is now closed. 73s to everybody. Have a great day. Now returning the frequency to normal amateur use. Going over to Echo 73s, guys.